All right, man. Looks like we live, man. What's up? Just in case y'all didn't know who I am, it's your boy Big D, brother Darren, Blerdplanet.com, Retail SEO, Darren'sCoffee.com, man. But you want to introduce yourself for those who don't know who you are?
Yes, sir, man. My name is Brother Kansu Sheshmuamoon, CEO and President of Aboriginal Consulting and Assurance Enterprises LLC, man.
That's dope. That's dope. Also, thanker in chief.
Right.
I'm thinker in chief here. You thinker in chief there, man. So
Yes, sir.
we got two thinker in chiefs on the line right now.
Yes, sir.
So we were periodically, man, if you watch the channel, you see that and we get together, we may have a conversation and say, you know what, man, let's go live and talk about this. And Brother Consu hit me with today with something. I was like, man, let's talk about this, man. This would be good to talk, good discussion. So Consu, you gonna kick it off, man?
Yeah, definitely. Well, just Kanye West had made a statement when he was in the Oval Office recently, talking to President Trump. He said, black people, we traded land for grands. We traded the land for the paper dollar, which has absolutely no intrinsic value. For those of you who don't know, it's a publication that has been released by the government called Modern Money Mechanics. One of my favorite books that talks about this. And we actually decided that, I guess, the servile arts are no longer important to us. We tend to forget as black people that we built this country, from the railroads to the steel mills, to the cotton mills, to the alcohol gins, to the buildings, to the electrical wiring, the plumbing, the carpentry, the electricity. We did all of that.
Wow, man. Yeah. It was funny. It was I had a coffee shop, man, and it was we were in there having a discussion one day, and the guy was like, slavery, what would have happened if slavery would have ended, man? Where would the blacks have gone, man? What would have happened without the slaves? I said, who do you think ran the country? Who do you think administered the farms? Who do you think were the people that took care of the ordering? Who made the clothing? Who fed the horses? Who shod the horses? Who were the blacksmiths? If you know that a black woman invented a spatula.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
I could see how.
Yeah. How do you know? Because I tell my son this all the time. I say, if you really look at it, out of anything that creates convenience in someone's life, for something to make someone's life easier, it's more than likely a black person has done it. And the reason why is because we're at the face, and to kind of take this to government, we are at the face of government. So generally, if there's a group of people that can spot tyranny in a government before anyone else, is usually going to be the most downtrodden or black people. Because we're the people that don't have the most direct interaction with government officials. That's police. And how the police treat us and how they respond to how they treat us with and any interaction that they have, then that's going to show that it kind of gives an indication of what direction the government is going. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And I just we pondered about this, is that we have to start using what is our GDP here in America. It was a world news report that I saw that Ghana is offering easy visas to African Americans.
Right of return in 2019.
Yeah. And I think that is awfully convenient that we're getting the opportunity to leave the land we built. I love my African ancestry. I am an African descendant. However, the diaspora has expanded my descendancy here to America, and I'm not going to disrespect 500 years of my ancestors' work by abandoning it, because I'm going to go and be another Jim Crow slave in Africa. Because let me make this clear, from what I see, is that when you come to Africa, you still gonna be called an American. I don't care what tribe you join over there, you'll be an American. And what they're gonna expect you to bring is some US money. That's what they're gonna expect you to bring. If you come there broke with a backpack and no nothing, there is no unemployment, there is no social security. None of these amenities are there. These people deal in natural bequeathment. And most of the millionaires there or wealthy are self-made. All right. So, this is starting to become a paradox, bro, of what the Black culture is. We're really starting to be desensitized. And it's going to get to a point we just not even going to exist. I don't even think we're going to be acknowledged when it comes to being Black and being an American. It's getting to that point.
Yeah, it's funny, man. See, that's behind man.
Yes, sir.
That was at the Revolutionary War. I actually have an ancestor that fought in the Revolutionary War.
Mm-hmm.
He is the only Black man that has his picture in the South Carolina State House.
Okay.
My grandfather actually has a Congressional Gold Medal of Honor. He fought at Iwo Jima. He was one of the first Black rotation of Black U.S. Marines in the country. So if there's a place that's mine, it's right here. So no, I mean, I heard about the right of return that they're offering, and I was like, that's fine and that's nice, but return to my only return will be to South Carolina or to Georgia. That's the only return that I would have. The only place that I will go back to claim what's mine.
Right. That's right. That's my whole point.
I mean, they gave that up. They gave that up, man. They gave that right up a long time ago.
Right. Right. That's over and done with. That's what it was. And we always gonna keep our ancestral ties because that's what we do in African culture. We represent our ancestors. We support our ancestors. And the fact that we were brought here against our will, and the fact that it's been 500 years since, well, now we've added to our family. And our family is in America. My family started on my mother and father's side, respectively, Charleston, West Virginia, and Montezuma, Georgia. And that's why I plan on going to grab land and get it back for my ancestors. That's where the blood was shed.
Damn it, I want to own South Carolina.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to do something in Georgia, man. And every time I go to Georgia or Charleston, West Virginia, I feel it. I can tell. So, I mean, I think those are things that we really have to pay attention to, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We traded land for grants, man. We gave up the family farm for some money, for a little bit of money to head up north.
Right. 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 Come get this money.
Yeah.
Get this money, y'all.
Leave
the plantations.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
And then look where we at now, man.
Yeah.
Now we in here fighting. That you know what? And that's the thing, man. Is like they say that Black folks still, man, we're the hardest working people on the face of earth. The Black American. I'm not saying Black folk. I'm saying the Black American. Something that's very, very different. You know, I'm proud of to say that I'm a Black American. Because again, you take an opportunity away from us, we work hard at something else. You take an opportunity to go earn it and have a farm and to be able to feed your family, which is the American dream, not home ownership. The American dream is to be able to stake your plot in the land and say, all right, this is how I'm going to take care of me and mine. Right? Take that away. Then what's left? You got guys that go out and they get in the drug game. Then what are they doing in the drug game? They winning. They win in drug game. And so you competing to be a criminal, and then you compete to be you're working really hard to be a criminal. That means you go work really hard to be in the penal system. So it's a direct reflection of our hard work. I don't know how crazy that sounds. It's a direct reflection of our hard work is the prison population.
Right.
So
Right.
that's kind of a, that's how you can see what's out there. So we work at one thing and we get put there. Working hard another, we get put there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real, man. I just had to put it out there, man. Give somebody something to think on, man. Something to reflect.
From the womb to the tomb, assume the unpredictable. Anyway, yeah. So, hey, man, I want to ask you, man, what do you think about that little black girl, man, who was on Dr. Phil? Did you get a chance to see that?
Yeah, little girl crazy. You need to ask what. Ain't too much to expound on nothing like that.
You gonna find out. You gonna find out.
I don't know
man.
what is going on with her parents.
Yeah.
I just can't fathom a 16-year-old even given the ability to even act like that.
Yeah.
I have to look at the parents. I really do. I have to ask myself, what kind of environment did you grow up in? Because when I saw the video, I seen a very passive, emotionally distraught mother who is beating herself up over this unruly child. And it happens to the right one. I'll tell you that, because mine wouldn't be in my house. Well, I'm black and you just offended me, so obviously I'm not your parent. You can get on up out of here. Well, you want to go up for adoption? I'll put you up for adoption.
There you go, man.
Go let some white folks raise you.
It's gonna be Becky. We'll change the name from Quanisha to Becky.
Right. And then you'll find out who you are when it's time for family reunion time. When it's time for family reunion time, you'll find out what it's like. You'll find you a nice little progressive liberal white family. And then when they don't take you to church or the family functions, you'll realize that you're not white.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You're getting out of my house, though.
Yeah. You're getting one of these.
Yeah, you out.
I wish my kids would, man.
Man, and I'm feeding you.
I don't even wish they would.
I can't even fathom it. I can't fathom. I can't even picture it in my head. Daddy, you know I'm white, right? What? Where the camera? Where the YouTube camera?
Yeah. I'm like, all right, man, go enjoy some of that white privilege.
Yes, sir. You get up out of here, though. We black over these here parts.
There you go, man. Well, there you all have it, folks. That's the word today from the Black intelligentsia, the blurred, man. Everybody's a black nerd, man. You're blurred because you know a lot about something.
Yes, sir.
So be a blurred, man. Thank you.
All right,
man. Peace out, bro.
Peace.